next is if we go back to have a look at our page, we've got these areas here, and then what we're going to do is we're going to create some other areas to put some content in this header to create our template. So within this header here, what we're going to do is we're going to create what's called a division area. So we're going to use some code called div. Okay, I've got some here earlier. I'm just going to sort of grab this just for speed, but you can type this. Okay, it's dead easy to do. You just basically type in div and then class, and then I've called this text area header. And you can see that on mine there, you can see I've got a red. It's basically flagging that I've done something wrong. And what I haven't got the closing tag. The closing tag is exactly the same, just a div, okay, with a backslash, and you can see that that's gone as well. So now what I've got this area called text area header. Okay, now if I click on here, I can go to quick edit, and it allows me to start going into my style sheet behind, and I can create a new rule. So you can see there it's creating the sort of the styles for that area I've just created. I've got these from previously, so I'm just going to sort of quickly just grab these just for speed. But you can see here that I've got a height of 50%. I've given it a height of 160 pixels. The area was already 200 pixels, and I've floated it to the left, and I've had line center. I'll explain what those mean in a moment. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to copy and paste that, but you'll have to type it. I'm just going to change the background of that as well, not from white. I'm just going to change it to blue. You'll see why in a moment. Okay, so what I've done there is I've created in my header area, I've created another area using the division class called text area header. Okay, now when I save that, you'll see what's happened. It's created an area within the actual in there, so you can see that it's blue. I said I changed the color to blue. It was white, and that's why I changed it so you could see it. It's 160 pixels high. Okay, and again, if we're just sort of checking what else about it, it's floated to the left. What that actually means is on the page here, it's within the header, but it's sort of gone right to the left of this area. If I change this to float to the right, okay, and then you'll see what happens. You can see it's moved to the right of that header area. So, but we want it over here. Okay, and this is where you can sort of use things and sort of and work with it to sort of position your stuff on the page. So I'm just going to float that to the left, and I've also just put text align center. So that means that anything in that area which I add, it'll be the text will be aligned. So what I'm just going to do is I'm going to make that sort of maybe light blue. So then when I put some text in, you'll be able to see it better. Okay, so if I just click on there now, and you can sort of just keep going back, you can see that's the height of it, 160, and it's left as well. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to add in there some text. Okay, so I'm just going to use what's called p tags. Now p tags means paragraph, and I'm just going to write in. This is the text. Actually, I won't put that. I'm just going to put in my name of my florist, so you can see that I've got that there. So I'm just going to call it Maisie's Florist. Okay, so that's where I might want my title for all my pages. So now I've put that in there. We can style this p tag, or we can use another different tag as well, which we'll come on to. But can you see that that's gone in there, and it's in the center? And the reason why it's in the center is that when I put that text area, I aligned the text to the center there. If I align it to the left, obviously that's going to change it, and you'll see that. So I just have to keep saving it, and you'll see that that text has now gone to the left, but I want it back to the center. Okay, so hopefully that's making sense to you. And can you have a go at doing that? So just take your time, there's no rush. But what we're wanting to do is to make sure that you understand that we've just added a new area to the header and now we can add things into that area and we can style that area as well. Okay, so that's where we are at the moment. What we're going to do is we're going to add a logo in here as well in a moment. Okay,